Jupiter in Astrology Explained, Occult Symbolism and Deeper Truth. In the early history of mankind, planets were regarded as human beings, connected with daily life, influencing man's existence in some mysterious way and controlling their destiny. They were ancestors, heroes, and benefactors who, after a life on Earth, were transported to the heavens, where they continued to rule over earthly affairs. The basis of mythology is the worship of the solar Great Father, the lunar Great Mother, and all the celestial bodies. In many ancient cultures, Jupiter was thought to be a supernatural entity or deity, such as Marduk in Mesopotamia, Amun in ancient Egypt, Guru Brihaspati in India, Zeus in Greece, and Jupiter in Rome. Jupiter is often associated with expansion, abundance, and growth. It represents optimism, faith, and the innate desire to seek knowledge and understanding. In astrology, it is seen as a planet of good fortune, governing higher education, philosophy, and the quest for meaning. Jupiter's energy is linked to generosity and a broad perspective on life, often connected to luck and prosperity. Additionally, the planet Jupiter is recognized for its archetype as the teacher and lord of wisdom. In occult astrology mythology, Jupiter symbolizes the supreme virtues of judgment and divine justice. It is regarded as the universal ruler, embodying cosmic law, order, and intellectual direction to establish harmony and realignment with divine source. It is linked to the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, and the Ksepana mudra in yoga, which is a sacred hand gesture for letting go, releasing negative energy, stress, and old habits. In esoteric traditions, Jupiter embodies the supreme virtues of wise judgment, symbolizing the gateway between the invisible and visible worlds. Jupiter's esoteric function includes blending dualities such as mind and heart to produce wisdom and encouraging philosophical and ethical growth. Jupiterian energy is invoked in various magical disciplines and tarot, where it corresponds to the wheel of fortune, which symbolizes constant change, cycles of ups and downs, and inevitable transformation that brings growth and new insights. In astrology, Jupiter represents growth, expansion, optimism, and abundance. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces and is exalted in Cancer, signifying its strong influence in these signs. For example, Jupiter in Sagittarius shows intrinsic qualities of enthusiasm, love for travel, exploration, and philosophical inquiry. People with Jupiter in Sagittarius tend to be optimistic, adventurous, and eager to expand their horizons both mentally and physically. Each Jupiter sign offers a clear view into your inner warrior and motivator. It is the natural ruler of the ninth house in Sagittarius, governing higher learning, travel, mystical quest, law, religion, and the search for truth. Jupiter also rules the 12th house in Pisces, relating to the unconscious, hidden matters, and the realm of dreams and intuition. This connection highlights Jupiter's role in mystical growth, faith, and connection to the divine. Jupiter's position in the zodiac and its aspects to other planets influence how its energy is expressed in an individual's life and chart. Jupiter stays in each sign of the zodiac for about 1 year. Your Jupiter sign shows how to find wisdom, luck, and growth opportunities, influencing personal beliefs, generosity, and higher ideals. Jupiter is associated with Thursday. The word Thursday comes from the Old English word Thursdag, which means Thor's Day. It is named after Thor, the Norse god of thunder. The Old English name reflects a translation of the Latin term dies Jovis, meaning day of Jupiter, showing the connection between the Germanic god Thor and the Roman god Jupiter. In Romance languages is joy in Romanian, jeudi in French, jueves in Spanish, and giovedì in Italian. In Chinese astrology, Jupiter is identified as Mu Xing, wood star or wood planet. It symbolizes growth, vitality, life, and upward movement. This naming also aligns with the star's color perceived in ancient Chinese astronomy. Mu Xin embodies the characteristics of the wood element, which influences its astrological meaning tied to prosperity, development, and life energy in the cosmic cycle. In Jyotish, Vedic astrology of India, Jupiter is Guru or Brihaspati. The word Guru literally means remover of darkness in Sanskrit. Guru Jupiter plays a significant role in Vedic astrological charts as the planet of wisdom, prosperity, and mystical growth. It is regarded as the greatest benefic planet, symbolizing the mentor who bestows higher knowledge, ethical values, and divine blessings. Jupiter is a sattvic planet in Jyotish. Jupiter movement through the Nakshatras, lunar mansions, symbolizes the unfolding of different aspects of wisdom, inner growth, and transformation. Here's a summary of Jupiter interpretation and meanings in astrology. Western astrology, tropical. Jupiter symbolizes expansion, growth, optimism, abundance, wisdom, and higher knowledge. It is considered the planet of luck, generosity, and good fortune, representing a broader purpose and the pursuit of truth beyond the material world. Sidereal astrology, Vedic. In sidereal astrology, which is closely aligned with Vedic astrology principles, Jupiter represents mystical quest, wisdom, mentors, and opportunities for growth and abundance. It is seen as the planet that encourages individuals to expand in alignment with their higher calling, supporting growth through education, travel, meditation, and higher pursuits. In the birth chart, Jupiter influences areas related to digestion and physical growth. This alignment makes Guru's sign in a sidereal chart different from a tropical one, reflecting the current rather than an ancient celestial position. The sidereal system, often used in Vedic astrology, accounts for the precession of the equinoxes, which has caused the two zodiac systems to drift apart over time. It carries a more astronomical basis and incorporates wider cosmic influences such as lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu, and Nakshatras, lunar mansions. This sidereal system emphasizes the physical reality of celestial positions, considered crucial for precise predictions and remedies, within a system that integrates karmic and dharmic concepts unique to Vedic thought. In Vedic astrology, there are also time cycles called dasha and antardasha, periods of life ruled by a planet, Jupiter in this case, highlighting potential challenges and results related to its transit and aspects. Both systems view Jupiter as a symbol of wisdom, opportunities, and abundance, though the sidereal approach is more astronomically exact and tied to Vedic philosophy, while tropical astrology emphasizes psychological identity and seasonal symbolism. The modern glyph, a crescent rising above a cross, comes from the Renaissance and is the alchemy symbol for 10, symbolizing the development of the soul's receptivity and a phase in the alchemical process related to growth and refinement. The glyph can have multiple meanings: cross, representing matter or the physical world; crescent represents the soul or consciousness. The glyph represents a lunar influence on matter and soul, highlighting Jupiter's role in the transformation of substances and personal evolution, acting as a mediator between material and transcendental realms. Jupiter is also incredibly important in a practice known as astral medicine or medical astrology. In medical astrology, Jupiter rules the liver, gallbladder, pancreas, digestion, fat tissue, feet, throat, and circulation. A strong Jupiter brings optimism, growth, emotional balance, supports resilience, and a positive mental outlook. An afflicted Jupiter in a birth chart can develop liver issues, digestive disturbances like bloating or indigestion, circulatory problems, and metabolic disorders such as diabetes. In Ayurveda, Guru represents the ether element, Akash, and is strongly associated with the Kapha dosha, body type. To manage Jupiter's influence, it's important to exercise, practice mindful eating, and routines that help maintain balance and vitality. Yoga and pranayama techniques strengthen the digestive and respiratory systems, calming the mind and fostering health. Favor foods which possess anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, and healing properties. Astrological considerations. In Vedic astrology, Jupiter is also a symbol for higher learning, philosophical pursuits, and enlightenment. It governs inner progress and moral values. It is considered beneficial, especially when well placed, bringing abundance, good luck, and financial success. By understanding Jupiter's influence in one's birth chart, individuals can take preventative measures to support their health and well-being, focusing on healthy practices and addressing potential issues indicated by its placement. The occult meanings of Jupiter highlight its role as the sacred father, representing law, morality, benevolence, and judgment. Esoterically, Jupiter is divine authority, expansions of consciousness, prosperity, and protection across multiple mystical traditions. In occult astrology, Jupiter is considered not just a physical celestial body, but a cosmic and transcendental force that shapes the inner self and connects our earthly experience to the absolute. Interpretation in Sidereal and Tropical Astrology. Sidereal Astrology, Vedic. Jupiter's placement by zodiac sign in the Sidereal Astrology, specifically Vedic Jyotish natal chart, reveals how the soul's core qualities manifest through personality, behavior, and life purpose. Jupiter in Aries, Mesha, bold, spiritual warrior energy, direct action in pursuit of wisdom, energetic and ambitious, but may act impulsively. Jupiter in Taurus, Vrishaba, grounded and practical, attracts material success, loyal and values comfort, may resist change or deeper spiritual exploration. Jupiter in Gemini, Mithuna, intellectual, curious, and communicative, versatile with strong learning and networking abilities, may struggle with focus. Jupiter in Cancer, Karka, Jupiter is exalted here, emotionally nurturing and protective, wisdom guided by empathy, natural teacher and healer with grace. Jupiter in Leo, Simha, noble and expressive, leads by example, inspires with vision, can be proud and dogmatic. Jupiter in Virgo, Kanya, analytical and precise, applies wisdom to service and healing, detail-oriented but may overanalyze. Jupiter in Libra, Tula, focus on harmony, relationships, and justice, graceful mediator, may face indecision in partnerships. Jupiter in Scorpio, Vrishika, intense, transformative, and probing, deep, philosophical seeker, might struggle with control or secrecy. Jupiter in Sagittarius, Danu, Jupiter's own sign, thrives with freedom, optimism, and dharma, natural philosopher and teacher, expansive world view. Jupiter in Capricorn, Makar, Jupiter is debilitated here, restrained wisdom, practical and realistic, slow, earned growth, may doubt spiritual faith. Jupiter in Aquarius, Kumbha, futuristic and humanitarian, values collective knowledge, may resist emotional vulnerabilities. Jupiter in Pisces, Meena, Jupiter's own sign, spiritual, compassionate, intuitive, seeks oneness and healing, possible escapism or idealism. Understanding Jupiter's position within one's Vedic chart offers profound insight into our core identity, leadership potential, health, and how we radiate life energy into the world. Tropical Astrology. Jupiter in Tropical Astrology governs how individuals process expansion, growth, abundance, optimism, wisdom, and higher knowledge, modifying these qualities according to the characteristics of each zodiac sign. Jupiter in Aries, bold, pioneering, adventurous energy, initiates growth with enthusiasm. Jupiter in Taurus, practical, grounded, and values material abundance, growth through stability. Jupiter in Gemini, curious, communicative, versatile, expansion through learning and social exchange. Jupiter in Cancer, nurturing, protective, emotionally expansive, humanitarian warmth. Jupiter in Leo, generous, dramatic, creative, growth through self-expression and leadership. Jupiter in Virgo, analytical, detail-oriented, service-driven, refinement and growth through helping others. Jupiter in Libra, diplomatic, fair, harmonious, expansions through relationships and balance. Jupiter in Scorpio, intense, transformative, deep, growth through emotional depth and resilience. Jupiter in Sagittarius, philosophical, optimistic, expansive, natural ruler of Jupiter. Jupiter in Capricorn, disciplined, strategic, ambitious, growth through structure and responsibility. Jupiter in Aquarius, innovative, independent, humanitarian. expansion through ideas and social progress. Jupiter in Pisces. This sign is also ruled by Jupiter. Compassionate, spiritual, empathetic, growth through intuition and spirituality. Jupiter's occult meanings converge on wisdom, abundance, and knowledge, with sidereal astrology incorporating a cosmic and karmic realism, whereas Western astrology frames it in terms of symbolic, psychological, and seasonal cycles within the tropical year. These interpretations align with syncretic, occult, and esoteric traditions, viewing Jupiter as a catalyst for action and transformation. These occult perspectives deepen the understanding of a Jupiter in personal charts by viewing it as a guide to higher purpose, enlightenment, and the integration of the self with divine consciousness, thus enhancing astrology's role as a tool for mystical evolution rather than just personality analysis. What do you think of the role of Jupiter in astrology? Let us know in the comments, subscribe, and share the video with every person you know. Stay tuned for upcoming courses, tarot readings, new alternative research, and more. See you on the next one.